The plan? Force each customer to buy their own concession item with a new rule. No sharing allowed.
Do you think the customers are going to take that well?
You know, if Edison was worried about his candle customers, he would have never invented the light bulb.
True. It takes a little bit of courage to be the first one out there to change something, so.
And this could be kind of that caliber.
Yeah, like you said, Thomas Jefferson would, if he was caring about his candle, Edison, thank you.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, so yeah, what Edison did with the candles, you know, if he was afraid of that, he wouldn't have invented, you know, light bulbs in, so.
Right.
Eric was in, so the next day after prepping the staff, we put the new policy into effect.
Can I have a small popcorn, please?
You guys can't be sharing, so do you guys want 2 small popcorns?
Sure.
It seemed to be working, as some people were adjusting their orders and buying a second item.
One for each.
Thank you.
There you go, enjoy.
But as more customers arrived, I became worried that people were trying to get around the policy.
Yeah, we're fine with one.
Okay.
And when I looked inside the theater, my suspicions were confirmed. So I discreetly had to remind people that they were in violation of theater rules.
I'm sorry, we can't have you sharing.
We're not sharing.
I saw you sharing.
When?
I saw him take some.
I don't know what you saw, but I don't think so.
Did you have any?
No.
Because it's all over your shirt here.
No, that was just, it just came off.
Okay, I'm sorry, do you mind if I smell your fingers? Okay, so it smells like popcorn?
We got a couple. Okay.
He did. It's basically stealing from the theater when you do that.
Okay.
It was too easy to cheat, and without a good way to monitor what was going on inside the theater, it was impossible for the no sharing policy to be enforced. So before the evening rush, I set up several night vision cameras at the front of the theater, enabling us to view any people that decided to share from monitors I set up in the back room. And while training the staff, I learned that the cameras might be useful to the theater for another purpose as well.
It's like older, middle-aged men going to like a kids movie by themselves, like late at night. But we never actually like caught somebody.
Oh, okay.
Mid-process.
So this could work for popcorn sharers.
And perverts.
I was happy it could serve a dual purpose, but since all the camera angles were currently set up to catch people sharing snacks, I had Frank help me adjust the angles to make sure they could also spot theater perverts no matter where they were sitting.
A little higher up.
And as we perfected the camera's vantage point, I got to know a little bit more about this town I was in.
So what's life like in Whittier?
There's quite a few parks that are cool. Ronald Reagan went to high school here, college. I think it has the most trees in any city. Variety of trees.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Once the cameras were all set, I got in place for the next showing. And what I saw shocked me.
Share. Boom, gotcha. That's premeditated sharing. They're just shameless, they just keep doing it. It's just like everyone is sharing.
Knowing that this behavior would only continue without some sort of consequence, after the screening was over, I led 2 of the perpetrators into the back room to make an example of them.
This right here is our monitoring system, and you guys were sharing. Because of that, that means you have to go up on the board.
What board?
The
Popcorn sharing in theaters.
It's the violations board.
Well, we shared popcorn. We weren't masturbating there.
Yeah.
It's not you, that's for when we catch someone else. But we just have one board for both.
Okay, well, you need to make 2 separate boards because I ain't gonna be a masturbator up there.
These cork boards are like $20, so we'd have to buy 2 if it was for a separate one for masturbators. So we just made it one board.
Well, you guys run a theater, you should be able to afford 2 boards.
Okay, thank you for that feedback, and we might take it in to account.